Hi, it's Krista at the Secret Yarnery. I am feeling a WIP coming on. I know, right? You too? Oh, I love starting a project, so I thought we could start one together. There has been some comments and some requests over the years. I don't know if you remember this one. If you've watched me for quite a while, you would have. This is probably, I want to say 6 years old. It's a really huge shawl. I call it the Luscious Ambient Shawl with the berry lettuce border. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous! Now, this is from back in the day when I didn't do any YouTube when my kids were home from school during the summer, before I took it seriously. So it's a written pattern, but I did not do a tutorial for it. Let me show it to you. It's huge, right? Look at that. So, first problem, it's huge. It's really big. So when I go to use my arms, they're underneath all of this. I have to like shuffle my hand out to use my hand. You know what I mean? It's too big. I made it too big. I wanted it to be big, but I could have stopped way before I did. So I love it. I want to redo it. This is with ambient yarn from Ice Yarns. I want to redo it, but not with ambient. I want to use a yarn from my Yarnscape. So I thought we could pick a yarn. If I don't have enough to do the border in the same yarn, we could find a similar yarn or something in the same colorway and do the border separate, like a different color. So let's go pick some yarn. All right, so my other requirements, I do not want to use a DK weight yarn. So all of this, nope. That one maybe, although it's gumball, it's for color pooling, so no. Harmony, I don't have enough. DK weight, is that, yeah, that's DK weight, although I love it. But no, I'm not. That's a 2 weight. So this is a possibility. The purpley oranges. That'd probably be really cute, actually. This is also a possibility, but I used it for a hat a while ago, and I haven't felt inspired by it. Picasso, you know I love you. This is red heart stripes, but not the right one for a shawl. Too light, not enough. This would be okay, but I'm not crazy about the colorway. Ooh, oh, that would be gorgeous. It would be fuzzy. It'd be hard for you to see in a tutorial, but that would be gorgeous. So that's a possibility. This is like something gorgeous mohair. I don't know the name of it, but it's gorgeous yarn and I would love it. This is a possibility, but the colors are more for a blanket, I think. This could work, it's worsted weight. This could work, it's worsted weight. Too skinny. This could work, it's worsted weight, but I just did a sweater in a thicker yarn, in the sweater in a day. Cotton. This could work, but I don't think I have enough of it. Too light, too light, too light. This one would work. Now I feel like I got to get on the other side of this ball. Let's go around. Hello, finished objects. Now, yeah, so this would work. That is spray, magic spray. Cotton, I'm not doing it. This is, I don't want to wear it. It's not my colors, but it's pretty. This could work. Magic worsted. I don't know about the colors. It could be really pretty, actually. Okay, so that's a possibility. And also, this is a possibility. This is very close to ambient, actually. Oh, so it's very close to the shawl I already made. isn't it? Okay, well, that's an option. This is too light. This is Picasso. I'm using it for something else. So which one would you use? I could use the fuzzy one, but I feel like you won't see the stitches. So it's either the cake or the greeny one or the bluey grayy one. Though they're pretty much the three. What do we pick? I guess we have to take them down and look at them, right? Okay. Oh, let me take the tall one. That's pretty, actually. I don't know how I'm going to walk. This is gorgeous. My only concern is it's going to look a lot. Well, maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm waddling. I have yarn. Hilarious. Okay, so there's two. Let me bring my shawl over so we can picture it. So the center of it is just a regular C to C. So it's easy enough. Nice stripes. Do we do it in greens? Greens, blues, and purples, or do we do it with this gorgeous yarn? Okay, is it a 3-weight? Cakes Galaxy, we love you. Oh, of course I can't see anything. The labels are all turned inside. Cakes Galaxy 3-weight. It'd be so pretty though. I don't know what to do. That would be a 5mm hook. I don't think I could do a 5. Should we just do this one then? We have to find a matching yarn for it. If we are using this magic worsted, I would look for a natural fiber or a neutral color to do a little bit of the border, if not the border. I do have 800 grams of this, so that should still be enough. But border yarn, in a naturally fiber, not blues. So I have nothing in green. I have nothing in green? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Natural fibers are looking a bit rough. All right. Then worsted weight. So we can pick anything from these two shelves, basically, all the way along. Should we go look if there's like a purple? I'd like an oatmeal with this. What do you think about an oatmeal? Let's see if we can get to my oatmeal section. See, like that together would be cute, right? Or is that too yellow? It's not bad. Or that together. That'd be better. That's pretty. What about that? And a little bit of white somewhere? Should we put white in there too? I don't know what that is, but I like it. Favorite in light beige. I love it. Okay, favorite in light beige. It's your lucky day. Anybody else carry their yarn like this when their hands are full? Oh my gosh, look at that. That's perfect. Do you see that? That's like the same color. I mean, that still looks good. That looks good. That looks perfect. Doesn't it? Do I just do it with that because it's so pretty? Oh. What would you do? What would you do? This is not the same yarn, right? I mean, this has greens and browns, right? This is just nice pinks. But look how it goes together. It is a bit thinner, but I don't mind doing like a thicker border. It's just pretty much for this popcorn row. We can just do popcorns in this color, the solid, and then go back to the color changing yarn for this amazing border. What to do? Maybe I should make a coffee and think about it. All dilemmas are fixed with coffee. So each one of these is 480 meters, which gives me flashbacks to the round blanket I did, my 2-kilometer blanket. So I mean, I love it, and I know what yarn was going to go with it, but I think it's going to sit on my shelf for a little while so I can get over the PTSD of doing a blanket in a skinny yarn. But I love it. It's going to be a shawl. It's just not going to be this shawl. And I still might change my mind, but for now I'm going to be brave and put it back. So now that we have the yarn picked out, I'm going to film a little bit of it, the starting part of the C to C, and then I can just hang out and crochet until it is not too big, but the size that I want it to be. Yay! Okay, let's get this hooked up. Okay, so slight change of plans. I have crocheted my gorgeous shawl up to a really cute, it's 3 balls, 300 grams, but I think it'll be a really cute size when we add that border, because the border adds at least about 5 inches on both sleeves. So I think it's done. Pivot. This yarn, okay, I love it, is the same as this yarn. Well, it's not the same. It's the same type. See that? So I'm working on a project with this in C2C. And then look what it does. It does this like super great color change. So I put 2 together. So that's one, here's the other. But see how like all the colors are like nearby, and it looks like, let me fold it in half. There we go. So it looks like, I don't know, it looks fantastic, right? Like I think it's so cute. Other side. So cute. So I want to do a C2C, kind of like a patchworky thing, but patchwork on the angle, like look like really cute. Problem is only 4 balls of this yarn. So calculating it out, blah, blah, double this. This is 1 ball of yarn. So I would get a square, like one more ball of yarn would turn this into a big square. So I can have 4 of these and I'm done. That's the end of my yarn. This is the same yarn in a different colorway. So what I'm thinking of doing, and plus, well, you see when it gets to be like a bigger, like it gets more stripy, like up here it's stripy, like just stripes. And down here, you get like that variegated-y kind of watercolor look when you do a smaller C2C with it. So I think I'm going to do a checkerboard. So a square of green. Let me show you. No, orange. Hold on. So something, got to get the rest out of the way. There. It's confusing, right? So something like this. So it'll be like a turquoise, an orange, a turquoise, and orange, blah, blah, blah. Then I have 16 balls and it'll be a great size for my crochet bed. I think it'll be so great. So that is the problem with my C2C for the shawl. So I have to pick another yarn basically. So I know it's not exactly the same, but turquoise is the opposite of orange. So that kind of goes together. And they both have a bit of a grapey purple in it. I think it's worth it for that small little baby color change in the beginning. Well, it's going to look great or it's going to look horrible, but I'm going to frog this back and turn it into squares. I'm not going to join as you go. I did join as you go for this. I'm not going to join as you go for my squares. I'm going to just make a whole bunch of squares and then arrange them how I like and then join them after the fact. So C2C, small hook, cute yarn. This has to get frogged back into 6. I'll get 6 of these. No. Yes. And then this has to get frogged back. I will get 6 of these squares out of this baby shawl right here. And then baby shawl, this yarn. So, and I think it'll be more wearable. Oh my gosh. Is it matching what I'm wearing again? Who doesn't love it? Almost. I mean, close enough. I could totally wear it. So this yarn is going to be my new shawl. And I'm going to use 4 balls, 3.5 balls, 4 balls, approximately the same size, maybe a little bit bigger. And then for the border, I'm going to unearth like a bit of a cotton. I think a cotton or a bamboo. Ooh, what if I have bamboo? Happy bamboo. Or even Lorena worsted, something with a bit more weight to give you that swing on the border. And then the last row of the border back in the same yarn to get that variegated look along the edge, but a solid chunk of something oatmeal-y in a natural fiber to get the swing at the end of the shawl. So I thought I was getting somewhere. I guess I am, just not with the shawl that I want to be making as well. So this is the next project we're going to be working on. Yeah, I'm excited too, right? Should we do the other one instead? No, this is sensible, right? Yeah, okay. I just saw another yarn over there, but I'm like, no. This is going to be great. So I have 2 packs of this. I have 800 grams. I don't think I need 800 grams. Ooh, maybe I could make some more C2C. No, the color change is too spaced out in this. It'll be gorgeous for a shawl though. Anyway, pause game on the shawl. Or should I just do it right now? Okay, let's do it right now. Let's start. We love whips anyway, right? What hook was I using? Do we remember? Was it a 7? I want to say it's a 7. It had to have been a 7, right? It wasn't bigger than a 7, was it? I'm going to say 7. We're just saying 7. I know it doesn't match, but they work great no matter what. So this is my new preferred one for if I'm crocheting on the bed. I find these little spinners, I like them a lot. I think they have to be lower than you because the yarn keeps getting stuck on that gold stick, whereas this does not get stuck on the gold stick. It just spins around. So let me show you how I get set up. Okay, so home from the gym. It's 8:05. I don't know if you can see it. Is that better? 8:05 in the morning. I have to leave by 9:30 to go back to the gym. But look at the progress. Ooh, isn't that so pretty? So I'm working on the border. I have a little, I don't even know what row I'm on. But working on the border, and then I have to figure out what I'm doing for that chainy bit. So let me get my water bottle going on. It's cold. Conveniently, I have a charger right there. I also have an electric hand warmer. I might use that. It is cold. It's 19 degrees. Don't laugh. Okay. Hot. We need it hot. So I have one of these little electric hand warmers. It has a battery pack inside. You can also use it for charging your phone. It's like really just a battery pack. But it heats up, and then you can like stick your hands inside like a little muff when you are out shopping or whatever. But also if you're crocheting, it keeps your hand warm. I do have two. I don't know where the other one is, but I can actually heat up both my hands. I should probably look for it. Anyway, not today. I'll suffer with one and wait for my hot water bottle. I should put something on the telly. Hi, telly. See if there's anything good. And just get this edge sorted, and then we can figure out what we're doing for the rest of the border. End of the row. So popping in a stitch marker, because now we have to figure out what we're doing next. Pretty good so far, right? So it's like this. I'm on, oh, my 5th ball of yarn. That's my 5th ball. See, that's pretty good. And we're still working on the border. Oh, it's nice and snug at the top. I love it. It is so good. You know how like lots of shawls get like sloppy and you feel like you can't pull on them because you're just making it bigger? This has some shape to it. Oh, and it's squishy. I could just wear this right now. Okay, I'm not going to wear it right now. We're going to figure it out. All right. Choices. I need my hook. And my other luscious shawl. So this is the border that we're doing. So I've gotten to my popcorns and I've gotten that one row underneath. I've gotten to, where can you see it? I've done that much. So not this greeny bit here. The greeny bit, I don't know. I was thinking of doing like the green all the way to the pink in one color yarn, like a solid color. Perhaps Lorena Worsted. What I'm thinking is it's not going to really hang. It's still going to look good though. I'm probably still going to have to use it because I don't really have anything else. I do have little bits of, I have a little bit of cotton. That color, which would also be great. It's fine. Where can you see it? Hold on. It would be okay. But that's all I have. And I think I have too many chains. Like I think I'll run out of yarn. Plus I also think I'm going to have to use 2 strands to make it thick enough. And then I'm not going to have enough yarn for sure. Ah. And the other color I have, I only have that much left. So apparently I need natural cotton. I need cotton yarn in neutrals. Or Cotton Bamboo Light. I do have Cotton Bamboo Light, but it's in a mustard color, which is it's perfect yarn for it. Perfect, but the color is off. I'll show you. It's just on this side. This mustardy one right there. But see, it's just too much. Can you see a little bit? It's too much off. The other thing I have is a Lara, but that's pretty much the same as Lorena Worsted, except I'd have to use 2 strands of a Lara. So I guess there's no choice, right? Well, the other choice, I guess, would be using the same acrylic yarn. So this would be a nicer contrast probably than using the same yarn for the whole thing. So I guess I'm going to go use this. If it's horrible, I'm coming back and we're frogging together. Okay, let's see. I'm filming this as I go. So that happened. Okay. Get everything I need. And off I go. Okay. So I got it started, but I have to get my yarn spinner free. Sorry. Put my new one on. There we go. Now, oh, I'm going the wrong way around. All right. So that is the beigey kind of yarn. On top, I thought it was too brown, but I guess there's more brown coming up. Like this brown here. I don't know, let's see. Well, now I don't know. Is that too, let me move the bed runner. Is that too brown? Or is it all right? I don't know, I don't know. The dewy, I have silk. See, that's too, is that too yellow? I don't know. I have, that's worse. I have, that's worse. And I have that. That's too off. And I think this is too yellow. Ugh. What do you think? I think it's what I got. Feels nice. Well, I guess we keep going, right? Unless there's like, maybe, do I have a pure acrylic in a better color? Let me look. Only like boring oatmeal. Better or worse? I guess we just do it, right? Okay. It's what I got. I'm gonna use it. It's a bit stressful, right? I'm like stressing out. On the other side of the coin, it's only yarn. If I don't like it, I can frog it back and change it. We're not building anything in concrete, right? Okay, so I got to the point of the shawl, the tip of the shawl. So I'm gonna go film it, do a couple more rows, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Ah! I think I'm loving it. Yeah, I think a darker color is okay on the edge because it's kind of like that weighted, earthy kind of thing. It doesn't have to be an exact match, right? Okay, I'm gonna love it or hate it. Let's see. I'll meet you back in a little bit. Give me some time. I'm coming back. Okay. Boop. Let's see. Oh, it's my hot water bottle. It's pretty cozy. So, second row of loops. And I have a couple minutes before I have to go wake up the kids. What do you think so far? That's pretty, right? Loving on it. Okay, I'm so glad that we decided to use the Lorena worsted. It feels like so great. It doesn't have the drape, like as much drape as I'd prefer, but I'm loving the color. I'm loving the texture. I think it's gonna be just right. So I'm gonna scoot off, wake up the kids, get going, but I will be back later, and hopefully we can get a little more hooking done today.